Plan B, Plan B. Here we go, hoping. God damn it. Shit.
Richard, your expletives are coming through. Just
Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to the Poetry Reading with Shwetha A. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. A place where poets gather to share their minds. Let's get started. How are you doing, all mate? Hope your week that has gone was wonderful. Thank you so much for joining, and let us get started. How about Dr. Deena Padayachee? Let's ask him to please welcome Deena
thank
Padayachee.
you. Thank you, Prasanna. It's great to be here back with you all again. I find I can't tear myself away from you. There's a whole lot of things happening in South Africa. But despite that, I decided, no, I got to be with the fertile poets this afternoon. Um, uh, and I've got two brief poems, but before I get on to them, I must just mention, all of us have problems with computers. But what has been happening, which is quite bizarre, nobody understands it in South Africa that I've spoken to. What happens is I put the computer off and then it boots itself up again. And then it stays on and then it kind of kills the battery. And then it's dead. And then I put it on again, and then it, of course, wouldn't start because the battery's finished. And so I have to, every time I put on the computer, I have to put, and I need to use it, I have to put it on at least an hour in advance so the battery can charge. But that's part of, I think, what happens to a lot of us. All right, I've got two very short poems. The first one is called Growth. It's lessons from the lives of our leaders. It was published in 2020 by Glowmag, Glory Sasikala, who runs an online literary journal publishing every month. So this one is Growth, and it goes like this. People change, they usually do. Most people from Gandhi to Mandela to Brutus, Dennis Brutus, changed. Many became better people. Unfortunately, small minds search for reasons from achievers' lives to reject them. Human beings are so imperfect, every single one, including our geniuses from Einstein to Chaplin to Lenin. They mirror the flaws in all of us. But I rejoice at their achievements because they have made our lives better lives. Mistakes, errors of judgment, being influenced by charming manipulators are all a part of our lives. If our best had not done what they had done, how less fulfilled our own lives would be. Some, unfortunately, seek flaws in others. The kind will highlight the beauty in other people. Okay, that's the first one. The second one is about Satish Tupilia. Um, Satish Tupilia was the great-grandson of Mahatma Gandhi. Satish, thank you for sharing your life with us. Thank you for being who you were. Thank you for being there for so many animals and for people, including me. You were always there for those in need, from the homeless to Rafiq Rowan when he needed help, to the destitute. You advised and helped me many times when I was in peril, when my garage door was damaged by intruders. You were there. When my home was burgled while I was away, when my laptop and phone were hacked, you were there. When precious things disappeared from my home and car, you were there. You were there for me when my mother passed away. You came to the party for Seshni at Esther's and Brian's home when she visited. You spoke at the celebration of my birthday at the restaurant. You were there for the gathering where we honored apartheid's resistors, Sunny and Teresa Venkatratnam. Your voice, your words, your wisdom, your wit, your love, your kindness, your warmth are inside the spirits of all who knew you. You are inside the hearts of your dog Bella, your lady Kathy, your sisters, your children for the rest of our lives. Your wisdom and kindness will be with us always, inside us. We respect, admire, and love you and are grateful that God gave you this breath to be among us for a blessed, iridescent time. This poem was published in 2024, again by Glowmag, Glory Sasikala. And Satish Tupilia was an incredible person. I've never met anybody quite like him. But on the 22nd of November 2020, he passed away because he had COVID. He had a respiratory problem. He was on steroids, which reduce your immunity. And unfortunately, he had a heart attack and passed away. But this is my tribute to him. Thank you.
Great tribute, sir. And yes, humans are imperfect. Imperfect
Yes.
is known as, humans.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your rendition. You always say a lot in your through your poetry. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. Please welcome Dr. Mr. Devendra KC. Mr. Devendra KC.
Namaste, good evening. Thank you, Prasanna. I have a small piece that I wrote on the air while flying from Malaysia to Indonesia this time. I met a friend over there who was within a short period, he was very close to me. So I fell in love with him. He was a male, sorry. So I have a small piece for that. That is on the unpredictable journey. Where life will chase and drive us, none can say. What it will grant or strip away, none can say. Those found are not all keen, nor strangers those we lose. What fates the forehead will display, none can say. A passing stranger on the road might steal the heart, who makes the well of teardrops play, none can say. A soul across seven seas turns close in just a breath. Why humans tear humans away, none can say. The fire of recent wars has not yet been cooled to ash. What hurts them to cause such dismay, none can say. A fleeting moment's bond can forge a lifelong friend. Why Shakuni makes brothers slay, none can say. If humans truly hold this world to be one home, why faith and color breed decay, none can say. While Devu chants, the world is one, with every breath, why the best creation goes astray, no one can say. It seems that poets guard the peace, love, and mankind. Why others still choose wars, dark play, no one can say. Why others still choose war's dark plague, no one can say. Thank you. That was my short point.
Excellent, sir. Excellent. It's not wrong in falling in love with him. It's all about appreciation. So it says mutual admiration. That's what we.
Yeah. Mhm.
So everything is good. Everything is fair. Thank you so much for your rendition. Thank you for joining me, Devendra
Thank you.
KC. Please give me a round of applause, my dear friends.
Thank
Please
you.
welcome Richard, the poet of three rivers.
Thank you so much. As always, it's an honor to be here with my friends from across the globe. Uh, I thank you for sharing your wisdom and the richness of your heart. I have two little pieces I'd like to share with you this morning. A first one, a serious one. The second one, a little more fun. You know, it's summertime here on the Northern Hemisphere, so people hopefully will relax and enjoy themselves a little bit more. This first one's called Ice Cream on a Summer Night. It's ice cream month, so enjoy the thought of such an ancient pleasure, mouth memory ne'er forgot. By cone or bowl, and down the sides the droplets roll, cool and tangy or sharp sherbet spangly, with frosty ice from some half-closed lid, down the spoon and onto lips, oh kid. Does your favorite come in threes like those triplets on a summer evening's breeze? 1, 2, 3, oh, vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry, or more exotic, green pistachio be? Are you for the crunchy cone sitting there on the couch alone? Plain or sprinkled, is that your fave? Or down the side, deep chocolate poured? Go savor. Go ahead, try another flavor. But if you've enjoyed the vaporous virtual wish, go ahead, have another dish. And then something a little different. This is something that I urge my philosophical friends. You know, there's so many challenges in the world in our brief lives, and so many wins and losses, and people who come into our sphere and then fade. This I offer you: positivity is no luxury. Positivity is no luxury. It ultimately falls on me. Is it a little fall like the kitten whose mittens are recalled, or a total anecdotal calamity that befalls that poor entity of all, the vanity? Let's say relies on me for a culinary treat made from the dazzling array of a lizard parfait somewhere late at night of the end of a long, boring day. Or say, attend a concert that I'd rather not play, using an 8-piece tuba ensemble, say, or an 80 bass band that performs a 3-movement etude on a fire alarm. My earliest transcriptions on the theme of Verne's mission, a collision of voyage destroyed to the moon, and again the trumpiest of trumpets will noisily swoon. Over the facts of a vax parlay at the end of the day, they still won't groom the goat, or so they say. Though the mortgage of their reason amidst such extended season of COVID doing much like it once did, they remain unconvinced, like Bottom's Peter Quince. Understanding polarity is by no means a solitary barbarity. Just the old bipolar nature of things. It's a requirement.
Wait.
Just the old bipolar nature, its requirements are gratefully matured by the meanest of excuses of the dizziest of perfidious of muses. Is there a plussy cust into her feathered fluffy muff, or is the needle at zero like the end of some movie hero? Thank you, my friends. Thank you.
Excellent.
I hope I brought you a smile.
Excellence, my excellence piece. I would say positivity is no luxury, and yes, you could always have a second dish as already. You know, it's such a beautiful, wonderful, and I mean, very serious kind of poem as well. You know, second, I like it most. Please give it up, my dear friends. That was Richard. Thank you so much, Richard. And please welcome Miss Rachina, Dr. Miss Rachina Sood. Rachina, yes.
Hello, good evening, everyone. I'm going to read a poem that I wrote about my nephew's wedding. Last summer I had gone to the US for my nephew Milind and his wife Julia's wedding, and I've written a short poem about it. I'll read that. Milind and Julia's wedding. Families from all over converge in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania for Milind and Julia's wedding. Shlokas and ritual songs unite them in love, while festive colors, lights, saris, and jewelry light up the venue. Sangeet and Jamal with exchange of vows and the fusion wedding. Wedding repast with samosas, bhel puri, and gulab jamuns. Wine and salmon and dessert, song, dance, and blessings. Thank you.
Such a nice, layout. So beautiful, man, that you presented there. Or and in response to that, you have written some lines. So beautiful, and thanks for coming. Please give it up for Rachna, Miss Rachna S. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Let's go to Dr. Our Gopal Purdhani, our veteran army personnel. Please welcome Gopal Purdhani.
Thank you, Prasanna ji, and thank you every friend, global friend, and good evening, good morning. Jai Hind. Today, on somebody's recommendation, I am reading a poem in Punjabi. This poem is directed to a person who is just joyful, always happy, nothing goes wrong with him. But at the same time, I want to, on my side, remind him that you are in the world which is different than the attitude that you have. मैं पंजाबी में आपको कविता सुनाता हूँ, कृपा करके ग्रहण करें। मस्ता मस्ता वो होता है जो बिल्कुल खुश ही रहता है, मस्त रहता है, खुश रहता है। मस्ता तक दुनिया दा मेला, मस्ता तक दुनिया दा मेला, तक्की जा ते हसी जा, चली जा अकेला। मस्ता तक दुनिया दा मेला, मेले विच हर कोई बेगाना। दुनिया के मेले में, जिंदगी के मेले में कहता मेले विच हर कोई बेगाना, कोई नहीं किसी दा जान पहचाना। अपना आप ढोल बजावन, अपना आप ढोल बजावन, की गुरु की चेला। मस्ता चली जा अकेला, तक दुनिया दा मेला। तो फिर कहता है कि इकट्ठा करन दी होड़ न रुझे, किसे पेट दी अग ना बुझे, नाल तेरे कुछ नहीं जाना, ना दमड़ी ना तेला। दमड़ी is the 1/4 part of 1 paisa. 1 paisa and dila is half of 1 paisa. And paisa, 64 paisa is 1 rupee. Just imagine how little he gains. इकट्ठा करन दी होड़ न रुके, किसे पेट दी अग ना बुझे, नाल तेरे कुछ नहीं जाना, ना दमड़ी ना तेला। मस्ता तक दुनिया दा मेला। उम्र दी शाम हूँ नेड़े आई, उम्र दी शाम हूँ नेड़े आई, मतलब बुढ़ापा आ गया। कुछ तो भाग मेरे भाई, कुछ तो अच्छा कर ले मेरे भैया। सुते सुते बीत ना जाए ये रात से सवेला, सोए सोए ही कहीं गुजर ना जाए ये रात हो ये सवेला। मस्ता तक दुनिया दा मेला तक दुनिया दा मेला
क्या
नमस्कार
बात है, क्या बात, क्या बात है. Please give it up, my dear friends. It was so beautiful and so nice. Please keep coming and please, keep inspiring us always. And stay blessed and stay fit, stay healthy. We love you always. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing your
thank
piece
you
in Punjabi language
thank,
and
thank you
narrating
very
it
much
in Hindi as well. Please welcome Dr. Mr. Pran Basak. Mr. Pran Basak.
Namaskar, good evening to all. I am reading my a small poetry in my mother tongue in Bengali. Please bear with me. বন্ধু গন্ধ নাই বললেই ভালোবাসা ফুরিয়ে যায় না, আকাশ ফুরোয় না। একটা অপরাধ বোধ নিবিষ্ট অনুভবে স্নিগ্ধ পবিত্র মনে হয়। ঘরময় সুগন্ধি মেহেক তৎপরতা বাড়ায় প্রিয় অজানা কথা। দূরত্ব বাড়তে বাড়তে দীঘল হয়, এক সময় থেমে পড়ে সীমায়, ফের কমতে থাকে। চিরহরিৎ চেনা চেনা আকর্ষণে ছুঁই প্রেম। মুখোশের বাজারে অঢেল আয়োজন, দিন বদলের দিনে শ্রেষ্ঠ। শুধু বাঁচার প্রিয় বন্ধু গন্ধ দাও, দাওয়ায় বসে লাল চা পান করি। হাতল ভাঙা কাপটা সরিয়ে রেখো না, ওটাই তো বিভাজনের চিহ্ন। প্রবাসের যাওয়ার আগে বারান্দায় টুলে অস্ফুট ঠোঁটে এক চুমুক। কতবার পেরিয়ে গেছি সীমানা, কতবার ফুরিয়ে গেছে আকাশ। সামান্য আলোটুকুর নিচে ব কলমে লিখে রেখেছি প্রেমের মৃত্যু। সে আশ্বাই নেই যে একদিন বিকেলের মাঠে দেখা হবে পূর্ণতায়। ধন্যবাদ, থ্যাংক ইউ, নমস্কার। থ্যাংক ইউ প্রসন্নজি।
Thank you so much, sir. It's so lovely having you always, with your Bengali rendition. We always love the very sweet and smooth rendition. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Pranji Basak. Please welcome Mr. Sreedharan Parokode. Mr. Sreedharan Parokode.
Am I audible, Ji?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Yeah. As usual, let me say or recite Malayalam. ഒരിക്കൽ കൂടി എന്തിനായി വിളിക്കുന്നിന്നു നീ ചന്തം ചേർന്നൊരു സുന്ദരി എന്തു വേണം നിനക്കതെന്നോടു നേരിലങ്ങു പറയാലോ എത്ര കാലം നാം രണ്ടുപേരുമായി ഒറ്റയൊറ്റയായി നിന്നിടും എത്ര കാലം നാം ഈ മട്ടിൽ തന്നെ കണ്ണിൽ നോക്കിയിരുന്നിടും. Mine is over. Then English. Headache is my being a vital part. Heart is to be protected from all the evils. Heart may not be allowed to glorify the nasty things alluring the mind. Mind is a magician. It won't see the truth always, for sometimes here and for sometimes there. Anyway, it is live. Mind is like a boat, a paper boat. Oscillation chance cannot be ruled out. It observes and at the same time absorbs the things as the bank of river. But it will become a headache when mind wants to get unwanted things which will ruin the life, which will ruin the life.
Yeah, very well said, sir. Very well said. Succinct and clear and very precise. So beautiful. Please give it up for Dr. Sreedharan
Thank you.
Parokode. Please welcome Miss Rupali Pandey. Miss Rupali Pandey.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Prasanna ji, and all esteemed poets and poetess. And I'm here for the put my two of my rendition. So it will start with Morning's Gentle Majesty, the title of the poem. Morning awakens in a hush of gold, where amber lights caresses earth and sky. The whispering breeze, both tender and bold, stirs dreams that linger, soft as they pass by. A symphony blooms in the painted air, with birds composing hymns of hopeful grace. Dewdrops shimmer like jewels rare, adorning petals in nature's embrace. In dawn's quiet glow, the soul feels reborn, each ray a promise, pure and bright. For in the beauty of every morn lives the gentle triumph of returning light. This was my first composition, and the next one is on this short poem. It's a trustworthy love. In quiet vows, the time cannot erase. A steady heart beats true through every storm. No fleeting winds can shift its gentle grace, for trust is where it depends. Roots are formed through shadowed days and nights that test the soul. It does not waver, fall, or bend or break. With patient hands, it mends and makes us whole. A bond, no doubt, or distance ever shakes. And it is light. We find a lasting peace, a sacred truth no fear can rise above. Or in its strength, for in its strength, all restless worries cease. The timeless power of a faithful love, of a faithful love. Thank you so much.
Excellent, excellent. Faithful love.
Thank you so much.
Beautiful is your rendition as well. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
Nice, so beautiful. Miss Padmavathi P. Miss Padmavathi P. Please welcome Miss Padmavathi P. Ma'am.
जी नमस्ते
Namaste, yes.
सादर नमस्कार और फर्स्ट टाइम होगा आपके मीटिंग में ज्वाइन होने का सभी के लिए साहित्य मित्रों के लिए मेरा सादर नमस्कार सुबह शाम और मेरी कविता है बरसात की रात कैसी होती है इसमें ऐसा मैंने लिखा है बरसात की रात आई ख्वाबों की दुनिया में छलकाई छल छल करती स्मृतियों की लहराई ठिठुर ठिठुर मन के आंगन में मुस्काई ठिठुर ठिठुर मन के आंगन में मुस्काई छुपाई अपने बाहों में सावन के बादों से नैनों की पलकों में बिछाई रंगीले सपनों को नैनों की पलकों में बिछाई रंगीले सपनों को भर लाई गालों पर किलकारियां चटपटी बातें छेड़ी प्रिया के मिलन की ओ रात याद करके आई कह के, बरसाई मोती बन प्रेम का ओ सफर सुहाना मौसम बनाई, छटपटाई इश्क की तन्हाइयों में, छटपटाई इश्क की तन्हाइयों से, अंगड़ाई प्रिय बिन ए सावन की रात बिताऊं कैसे, अंगड़ाई प्रिय बिन ए सावन की रात बिताऊं कैसे, सरसिज विकसित कमल की मुस्कान को दे दी पृथ्वी को, प्रेम के प्यास की भूख मिटा दी, अवनी को इंद्रधनुष सा लहराई, कोख के अणु अणु को वर्षा के बूंदों से भर बरसाई सरसाई, आवरणी और अंबर में मिलाई। यही मेरी कविता। धन्यवाद।
बहुत खूब मैम, बहुत खूब। आए, आप आए, पधारे, अब बहुत अच्छा लगा हमको, पहली बार आए तो बहुत खुश लगा हमको। प्लीज गिव ए राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज माय डियर फ्रेंड्स, दैट वाज
बहुत बहुत
द description and the layout, so beautifully narrated in Hindi. Thank you so much ma'am, thank you Padma ma'am.
ओके,
आप आते रहिए, आप ऐसे ही सुनाते रहिए।
जरूर जरूर जरूर।
Thank you so much. Please give it up. Thank you so much, sir. Bye. Please welcome Dr. Mr. Acharya Lantin Carrier.
Thank you. North Star, guided by purpose. The North Star is strikingly bright, and the rest of stars move around it. It is so close to the North Celestial Pole that it serves as a natural guide for navigation. Like explorers trying to orient themselves, all beings are also wayfarers striving to navigate life. The deer runs after its own musk, not realizing that the source of the scent it seeks lies within its own being. The soul, unlike the deer, knows its source, but the bodily temple is covered in ignorance, and as such clutches at that which seems familiar. The North Star acts as a guiding principle, a beacon of hope representing alignment by the natural emission of its light. So too, hope and faith become invaluable to humans when all else seems lost. We give meaning to stars because they are reliable, keep us focused on moving in the direction that emanates light. They too are subjected to laws like the fetus in the embryo. Who makes these laws? We live in a world of Maya, illusion. The phenomenon becomes our brightest star, filled with desires and promises of newer Eldorados like Starlinks, AI, and palaces in space. The sensuality of passion, ego, and supremacy holds us in the arena of modern consumerism. The illusion is believed to be real, yet each soul knows its transitory nature and are familiar with tales of the grim reaper. In short, death is certain. What a paradox. Our North Star is the light of love that guides us, the source that never sleeps, the very pulse of being, and so we continue our pace. Life is like a pendulum. I swing on its vicissitudes in joy and sorrow on the supernal lap of God's love. Facing challenges on my journey home, the light, like Polaris, guides me constantly. I am held in the abyss of my own darkness, but more astute soldiers have broken through the shadows to escape the tunnel of Plato's chains. Of the messengers of light who descends from a kingdom, the Christ, Lord Buddha, Sri Krishna, like mariners whose faith is inspired by sparkling stars, so too their light eventually guides us home. One must be guided by purpose, but before longing enters, the light is constrained by fear and insecurity. Sometimes it hides in remorse, or the need for survival within an environment that gives me false norms and dreams until I find them tiresome. Despondency holds me in chains, and the voice of procrastination haunts me incessantly. I awake from slumber, evolved through the adversity of an inequity where red lines are crossed, the rule of law snaps until chaos and confusion behave like the North Star, pulling me to the light celestial. We are all on a quest of inner hunger, striving to break these chains of shadows. In this world of beauty and wondrous bewilderment, nothing is without cause or meaning. May our goal become visible, guided by the love of the star immortal. Lantern Carrier, thank you.
You're held in abyss of your own darkness. So great wisdom you are, it's like Acharya. So I always say that, listening to you is like reading a book, and I stick on to that. Acharya. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was
Thank
Lantern.
you. Thank you.
Please welcome Miss Laura Gravel. Miss Laura.
Thank you. Hard act to follow. I'm going to read a piece that I thought, well, it's perhaps time for this, which I have perhaps read before here. But with all the walls being built, it's important, I think. And this is called To My Neighbor Who Built a Wall Against Me. Thank you, neighbor, for this canvas. Upon this flat expanse, upon this fence of distance, my children and I will paint a masterpiece. Wily as trees that come up between the sidewalk cracks. We will paint a scene of splendor in the desert, from coast to coast, flowering with effervescent greens and blooming fruits audacious. We will paint an overstory that shades our heads and leaves of kindness. We will paint skies of blue and truth and clouds that drop seeds of patience. On this wall, we will paint words that give hope to those who arrive at this station. Stories, songs, and poems, sonnets and quatrain, tripadi and ghazal, pantoums and villanelles. You'll see this will become a place of meeting. People will flock to read and hear the rounding sounds and be strengthened. We will paint a cafe to give people drinks, for the desert offers opportunity to those who think. We'll paint a band playing accordion and cornet and flute and violin and trumpet. The beat will draw a crowd. Singers will chorus, dancing and exulting in your name, neighbor. What? Are you feeling left out, lonely, on the other side? Then we will paint a road. We will paint steeds strong and true. We will paint you riding in, riding through, tearing down the stony walls of indifference. Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here.
Such an honor to have you, Laura. We will paint everything. We'll paint Coffee Road and everything. What a brilliant expression. Please give it up, my dear friends. That was Laura. Thank you so much for this, your rendition, your voice, to sharing your piece. We love to have you always. Please welcome Rosalba Garcia. Thank you. Yes, Rosalba, go ahead.
Yeah, one moment. Bueno, I am joining you from Colombia. Land deeply inspired by literature and poetry. I am going to share a poem with you first in Spanish and then in English. Alma enamorada. Habitas en el torrente que corre por mis venas. Diseñas el camino de la luz en el oscuro recuerdo del pasado. Un refugio de humilde sencillez descubro en tu mirada, donde el frívolo ruido se oculta entre calma y regocijo. Un abrazo que alienta mis miedos y celebra mis aciertos. Una brisa firme que endereza y sostiene mis caídas. El manto dulce de ternura alimenta los sueños y envuelve el cotidiano andar en un florido al clarear. So in love. Jewel in the torrent that runs through my veins. You design the path of life on the dark memory of the past. A refuge of humble simplicity I discovered in your gaze, where the frivolous noise hides amidst calm and enjoy. An embrace that encourages my fears and celebrates my successes, and still please that strengthens and sustains my faults. The sweet mantle of tenderness nourishes dreams, envelops the daily walk in a blossoming dog. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Garshia. Thank you so much. That was lovely. Presentation. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. Please welcome Maria.
Good evening, everyone. Good morning from Brazil. Happy to be with you once again. Thank you, Prasanna. Honored and humbled. I have a piece for today. It's about what we do and what we should do. The title of my piece is, In any event, think before doing. We are not a mirror to reflect anyone. We have our own identity, aspiration, longings, will, needs. We feel on bones, skin, souls, the offenses practiced by the other ones. We cry, we wail, bad manners. Sometimes words are salt, hurt our ego, fragile, down, we fall to the ground. We have to learn how to speak, polish our words, not being rude to reach out our goals. I say lack of gentleness of whom didn't learn to deal with words. Everyone should think before speaking. With good manners, you should proceed. The final results are better, believe. Not everyone has cognitive power alike, ability to understand the purpose and reason of latent words. Diversity should join in us all. Prejudice put us apart. Look at the other one, understand him as he is. It takes time to polish and educate ourselves. First of all, to understand everyone, we should understand ourselves. Good steps to avoid frustration. The first one, social system problem. The second one, institutional trauma, where we are managed for bread. The third one, daily routine, may lead to frustration also. Overcoming and removing daily violence, it's like learning how to dance, a step at a time to dance. Don't be ashamed of anything. Learning from mistakes, do without wink. Go ahead. Thank you very much for listening to me.
Thank you so much, Maria, for joining and being together and always and sharing your piece. And yes, very, very well said. How to maintain oneself. So,
thank you.
much.
Thank you so much, dear.
Thank you, Maria. Please give it up. Give it up, my dear friends. Please welcome Dr. Supti Sardar, who has joined us for the first time, and hope she will continue this journey with us. Dr. Supti Sardar. Yes, ma'am. Please unmute your mic. Yes, go ahead.
Am I
Yes,
audible?
Yes, yes, perfect.
Okay. Thank you. Good evening. I feel proud to be the part of this Association of the Poets. And today I'm going to present my own written poetry and my book. This is written in Bengali. And the meaning of the poetry is what is the value. Sometimes it may we think or we judge that this people is worthless, but it may prove that sometimes that person can prove himself or herself, and he become worthwhile that moment. So I'm going to recite in Bengali. সেই যে ছেলেটা, কোন ছেলেটা? ওই যে যাকে সেই মেয়েটা বেকার শিল্পী বলে দিয়েছিল তাড়িয়ে, বলেছিল তুমি আমার নখের যোগ্য নও। ও আচ্ছা, তারপর কি হলো? ছেলেটা বাড়ি ফিরে মেয়েটাকে তার চোখের জলে ভিজিয়ে দিল তার আঁকা ছবিতে। চুল থেকে জল নামলো কপালে, কপাল থেকে নাকে, নাক থেকে ঠোঁটে, জল ঝরে পড়ল চিবুক থেকে, টুপ টুপ করে, টুপ 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 টুপ। তারপরে কি হলো? ছবিটা কোটি টাকায় নিলাম হয়ে গেল। থ্যাংক ইউ।
তারপরে কি হয়ে গেল? Super rendition. I would just love that. And please.
খুব ভালো বাংলা।
I'm going to ask you.
ভালো।
Yes, sir. Pran sir, go ahead. Please kindly react on that Supti and the poem that Supti ma'am shared. Pran sir. Pran sir. अब बोलिएगा उनका बारे में कुछ है अभी जो पढ़े हैं जो उनका रिएक्ट करिएगा, कोई बात नहीं।
हाँ, बहुत अच्छा लगा। जो ट्यून है, पढ़ने का जो तरीका है, जैसे मेरा रीडिंग अच्छा नहीं होता है तो मैडम का रीडिंग जो है बहुत अच्छा है, बहुत अच्छा लगा। प्रेजेंटेशन बहुत अच्छा लगा। हमसे ये काम नहीं होता है, हम तो लिख लेता है लेकिन प्रेजेंटेशन हमारा इतना अच्छा नहीं होता है। लोगों का प्रेजेंटेशन भी साथ साथ अच्छा होना चाहिए। तो मैडम का 100% करेक्ट है, जो बांग्ला पोएट्री को पाठ करना, सामने लाना, इसका विषय भी बहुत अच्छा है। It is good.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dr. Supti Sardar. Please keep coming and please, keep sharing your work. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. Please welcome Miss Neeraja, Dr. Neeraja Sachdeva. Dr. Neeraja Sachdeva. Dr. Neeraja Sachdeva. Dr. Ma'am, please unmute your mic. Dr. Neeraja Sachdeva. Ma'am, please unmute करिएगा, please.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Good evening. Good morning to everybody. It is my pleasure to hear all of you. And I thank you, sir, for inviting me and giving me an opportunity to read my poem. So today I will read one of my poems from my own book, Footprints of My Mind. It is titled A Stranger. Unaware of the line of your ancestry, unknown to the bundle of rituals, bewitched, caged in your own identity, you are a stranger to yourself. Breath breathes life into your living self. Food and water nourish your body. Clothes adorn and shelter you. Culturally condoned, you are still a stranger to yourself. Devouring books sharpens your brain. Communication aligns you with society. Mastery in language makes you voluble. But alas, you are a stranger to yourself. Parents are your guardian angels. Teachers are your mentors in every angle. Friends win your trust by being your confidant. Oh, who are you? A stranger to yourself? Ignorance is bliss in your childhood. Thoughtlessness is excused in your adolescence. Prudence is exercised in your adulthood. Crossing all bars and age, your soul still remains a stranger to yourself. Mirror reflects your true self. It is an identical twin of your personality. Your laughter and smile disguise your internal hurts and despair. Again, you become a stranger to yourself. Awards and rewards give hopes to aspire. Building a facade, living with lies to yourself. Fame and power reduce you to ashes. Burning with splinters, a stranger to yourself. Passing school with flying colors infuses confidence. Perseverance with soul in college builds solidarity. Profession promotes the economy, giving you stability. Still a nobody, pleasing everybody. Stranger to yourself. Marriage binds two souls into an indissoluble knot. Bearing children as fruits of your conjugal bond. Building a home, nestling your siblings. Behind this curtain of life, you remain a stranger to yourself. So grow up, have courage and look into yourself. Peep through the doors of your inner self. Download your true image from the mirror. Feast on the alma mater, the soul of yourself, and no long remain a stranger to yourself. Thank you.
Very clear and pronunciation, very clear words, and yes, devour books to get to know knowledge and evolve yourself. So beautiful, very inspirational and motivational. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Dr.
Thank you so much.
Neerja Sastry. Thank you for coming.
Thank
Please
you.
welcome at another dynamic Kannada, Telugu, bilingual, and even she writes in English. So, Miss Prabha Shastri Joshila from my soul.
Good evening to everybody. ఫస్ట్ నేను ఒక పాట పాడుతున్నాను. అది రచించిన వారు శ్రీ గోపరాజు వెంకట సుబ్బారావు గారు. ఇది తత్వం అన్నమాట, శివతత్వం లాంటి పాట. వినండి, ఆనందించండి. నిన్ను విడిసి ఉండలేనయ్యా కైలాసవాస, నిన్ను ఇడిసి ఉండలేనయా కైలాసవాస నిన్ను విడిచి ఉండలేనయా నిన్ను విడిసి ఉండలేనయా కైలాసవస నిన్ను విడిసి ఉండలేనయా నిన్ను విడిసి ఉండలేను కన్న తండ్రి వగుట చేత నిన్ను విడిసి ఉండలేను కన్న తండ్రి వగుట చేత ఎన్నబోకు నేరములను చిన్ని కుమరుడునయ్య శివ ఎన్నబోకు నేరములను చిన్ని కుమరుడునయ్యా శివ నిన్ను విడిచి ఉండలేనయ్యా కైలాసవస నిన్ను విడిసి ఉండలేనయ్యా సర్వమునకు కర్తనివే సర్వమునకు కర్తనివే సర్వమునకు భక్త నీవే సర్వమునకు భోక్త నీవు సర్వమునకు ఆర్త నీవు పరమ పురుష శివర సర్వమునకు ఆర్త నీవు పరమ పురుష శివర నిన్ను విడిచి ఉండలేనయా కైలాసవస నిన్ను విడిసి ఉండలేనయా వరద పద్మబాల శంభో బిరుదులన్నీ కలవు నీకు బిరుదులన్నీ కలవు నీకు కరుణతోడ బ్రోవకున్న బిరుదులన్నీ సున్నాలన్నా కరుణతోడ బ్రోవకున్న బిరుదులన్నీ సున్నాలన్నా నిన్ను విడిసి ఉండలేనయ్యా కైలాసవస నిన్ను ఇడిసి ఉండలేనయ్యా వరద పద్మబాల శంభో వరద పద్మబాల శంభో బిరుదులన్నీ కలవు నీకు కరుణతోడ బ్రోవకున్న బిరుదులన్నీ సున్నాలన్నా శివ మహాదేవ శంకర శివ మహాదేవ శంకర నీవే తోడు నీడ మాకు నీవే తోడు నీడ మాకు కౌమయ్య శరణు శరణు కౌమయ్య శరణు శరణు దేవదేవ సాంబ శివ దేవదేవ సాంబ శివ నిన్ను ఇడిసి ఉండలేనయ్యా కైలాసవస నిన్ను ఇడిసి ఉండలేనయ్యా కైలాసవస నిన్ను ఇడిసి ఉండలేనయ్యా 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 థ్యాంక్ యూ ప్రసన్న నాకు ఈ అవకాశం ఇచ్చినందుకు ధన్యవాదాలు
అయ్యయ్యో మీకు నేను అవకాశం ఇవ్వడం ఏంటమ్మా మీరే మాకు అవకాశం ఇస్తున్నారు వినడానికి మిమ్మల్ని వినడానికి సో it's all you're giving opportunity to us rather than we giving so it's otherwise so thank you so much
I need a small English
yes
okay the toiler the Indian farmer known to one and all rising at dawn partaking of a simple meal he shoulders the plough and heads to the fields plowing the earth with his axe streaming with sweat, he toils on, unworried by the labor, yet a smile never fades from his face. A smile never fades from his face, and his industry never ceases, driven by the desire to feed everyone. He stands as a generous benefactor. Cheers and admired by all. Cheers and admired by all. Thank you so much, Prasanna.
Thank you so much, అమ్మా. మీరు ప్రణామాలు కదా, ఆశీర్వాదం ఇవ్వాలి మీకు. అర్థమైంది కదా?
Ashman Bhava.
Thank you so much. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was very lively. Miss Perwaiz Shastri Joshla. Please welcome Dr. Nalini Tandon. Dr. Nalini Tandon. Honorable Dr. Nalini Tandon. Please unmute your mic. Please unmute your mic, ma'am.
Thank you, Prasanna ji, and it's an honor to be here. I'll read one of my English poems. Actually, due to my job and family responsibilities, in between, I had stopped writing poems. Then I started again in 2020 during the COVID time, and this was the first poem I wrote then. And it expresses my feelings at that time because I was unable to come home. So the poem is called Homeless. Can you be homeless when you have a home? The thought is ravaging my mind. Day and night, amidst others and alone, it is a thought so sublime. I started life with my love. We built a house and called it home. We filled it lovingly and with care, with objects of our desire. We added cupboards, beds, and tables, all for us to be able to live with harmony and peace, with togetherness and ease. There was the pitter-patter of our girls, things strewn around everywhere. Their sweet faces and curls brought smiles despite the constant care. But time had wings. It flew away. The girls are gone, their rooms empty and desolate. We clutched the memories. They melted in our hearts, mocking our fate. Desire to be with the family, we be together again, dominated our thoughts eerily, wringing our hearts with pain. We packed our bags. We flew to distant lands to meet our children, spending life with them, but distancing from our own brethren. Now we live out of suitcases, roaming hither and thither. Seemingly, we have won many life's races. But did we? My mind tarries and wonders here. When I return to the home we made, I see the desolate books lying quietly. Once they were read and reread, hoping to be picked up again, they now just wait patiently. Each corner, each table, each table, each sofa, each chair seems shrouded in sorrow, missing our loving care. That bindi in the drawer once adorned my forehead. I saw it dust covered, lying forlornly on the bed. I walk past the kitchen cabinet, tarry a little, and touch it caressingly. My old tea kettle and the dinner set, still smelling of hot ginger tea, and the snacks spread lavishly. Bed sheets, blankets, and the pillow are lying covered and still. The colors have faded to brown and yellow, their musty smell filling my nostril. Each nook, each corner seems to ask, where is the joy and the laughter? Why do you tarry, mistress? Come dance, fill us with fragrance that we desire. I open my suitcase now with my I open my suitcase, now my constant companion, with memories and sorrow, but no fuss, and wonder once again, I have this home, so why am I homeless? Thank you.
Wow, wow, wow. What a beautiful, recitation, ma'am. I like this. Each word is clearly, we could understand. You could hear. Lantern, I would go to Lantern and ask him his reaction. So, Lantern, please unmute your mic and share your reaction on Dr. Nalini.
Well, the doctor seemed to be presenting an argument. She first asked the question, can you be homeless when you have a home? And she's going through the difficulties of building a home and living out of suitcases. And she talks about the joys and laughter, but at the same time, there's memories and there is sorrows, so it's a kind of philosophical or reflective kind of poem. So she asked the question in the very beginning, and it's something you think about, because we know in life that many of us are lonely, even in company. Life can be like that sometimes. So you're looking at the pros and cons of the whole thing. Yeah. I can't hear you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for liking my poem.
Thank you so much, ma'am. That was very inspiring. I mean, you being joined and as sharing your piece and sharing your experience, sharing your those things, really lighten up the show. Thank you so much. Please, please, please keep coming. And please keep writing. Please give a round of applause, ma'am. Please welcome Miss Mausumi Halder.
Good evening, everyone. My special thanks to Kumar Prasanna sir for giving me opportunity in this platform for the recitation. Today I am going to recite one English poem and one shairi in Urdu. So the title of my poem is On the Contentment. So the contentment for a peaceful life. On the days when we feel restless for nothing, unsatisfied with the core, then we must ask and look around and remember that contentment is the key to success. Even a seashell or an oyster, so small, hold a pearl inside it. It has such a small space, yet the oyster is contented with its existence. Even a small ant is contented with its shape. The autumnal leaves fall, they never show resistance, cause they know spring will paint the tree again green. But contentment never means seizing all the innovations and discoveries. Yet it gives a new meaning to human lives and existence. May we all find contentment as an important element and tool to lead a peaceful life. Thank you. Now I will recite one शायरी, one शेर. वो बचपन के नादानियाँ, वो बचपन की नादानियाँ बेहद अजीज हैं. वो बचपन की नादानियाँ बेहद अजीज हैं. रेत के घरौंदों को अपना कहना अब भी दिल के करीब है. वो रेत के घरौंदों को अपना कहना अब भी दिल के करीब है. It means the innocent days of childhood are still close to heart. When we would call the sand houses as our own house, is still very dear to our heart and mind and soul. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for your precious time for listening to my two poems.
Such a lovely version, ma'am. Please keep sharing and keep inspiring. And I love the English version and the Hindi as well. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. Please
Thank you,
welcome.
sir. Thank you very
Thank you
much.
so much, ma'am. Please welcome Dr. Gangalaxmi Patnaik.
Good morning, evening, poet friends. I'd like to present a verse regarding chocolate, and the title is Pure Joy Wrapped in Chocolate. Pure Joy Wrapped in Chocolate. The poem goes like this. When words fall short, shared piece of chocolate speaks language of soul. When words fall short, shared piece of chocolate speaks language of soul. Wafted by an undecipherable warmth, possessed by magic of chocolate, slowly crawl. Wafted by an undecipherable warmth, possessed by magic of chocolate, slowly crawl. Like rain, season's bitter chill, chocolate flows into my heart's inaccessible chamber. Like rain season's bitter chill, chocolate flows into my heart's inaccessible chamber. Life is easy when sharing chocolates with amazing partner in ecstatic flair. Life is easy when sharing chocolates with amazing partner in ecstatic flair. Join me in taking a bite, indulging delightful chocolate treats. Join me in taking a bite, indulging delightful chocolate treats. Your love, like chocolate melting, we will drown in brightness. Your love, like chocolate melting, we will drown in brightness. Love is sweet, like chocolate, baking in heart, filled with German chocolates. Love is sweet, like chocolate, baking in heart, filled with German chocolates. The way melt in mouth mirrors intensity, pleasure of romantic satisfactions. The way melt in mouth mirrors intensity, pleasure of romantic satisfactions. I grow rich with special chocolates, birds of bliss flying around my surroundings. I grow rich with special chocolates, birds of bliss flying around my surroundings. Dark chocolate quickens blood in me, enjoy sunrise turning red with smiles. Dark chocolate quickens blood in me, I enjoy sunrise turning red with smiles. This is the end of my poem. Thanks, dear poets. Thank you.
You should eat chocolate every day, ma'am. Thank you so much. And be sweet. And it could be always sweet. Thank you. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Dr. Gangalaxmi Patnaik. And please welcome Muhisine Arda. Muhisine Arda. Hi,
Hello,
Muhisine.
Prasanna. Hello, dear poets and poetesses. It is lovely being together with you. I would like to read a romantic poem for you today, and I will read it in English. And if we have time, then I will reread the poem in Turkish just to give you the chance to hear Turkish. Is that all right, Mr. Prasanna?
Yes. First, you could read in Turkish and then English. That will be
Turkish. Okay, all right then. First Turkish. Aşkın en güzel yanı. Denedim tüm giysilerimi. Hiçbiri seni karşılamaya layık değil. Köşe bucak toz aldım. Temizlik hala sinmedi içime. Aklıma gelen her yemeği pişirdim. Dolap ağzına kadar dolu. Ama düşünmekteyim ne eksik diye. Günlerdir hazırlanıyorum seni karşılamaya. Pür telaş içindeyim. Canım güzel olmak istiyor. Canım seksi olmak istiyor. Canım çekici olmak istiyor ve hiçbir hazırlık tatmin etmiyor beni. Son anda sen gelince her şeyi unutup aceleyle geç kalmamak için her zamanki normal kıyafetle karşına çıkacağım. Çok da seksi görünmeyeyim düşüncesiyle. Ve seni yaşarken seninle mutfaktaki yiyecekleri unutacağım. Hatta her zamanki beceriksizliğimle bir iki tabak da kırabilirim önünde. Isıtırken yemekleri yakarsam lokantaya gitmek zorunda kalabiliriz. Yani her şey eskisi gibi, en olağan haliyle. Mutlu olup güleceğiz bir süre ve sonunda kısıtlı zamanın sen kendi yaşamına döneceksin, ben kendi yaşamıma. Ama bu önlenemez heyecan, bu güzel birliktelik, o heyecanlı sevişmeler bende, hatıramda hep yaşayacak, inan. The best part of love. I tried on all my outfits. None is worthy of meeting you. I dusted every nook and cranny, still things aren't clean enough. I cooked every dish I can think of. The fridge is overflowing, still asking myself if something is missing. For days I have been preparing for our meeting. I am in a rush. I want to be beautiful. I want to be sexy. I want to be attractive. And no preparation satisfies me. And I know the sweet anticipation is the best part. At the last minute, when you write forgetting everything, in a hurry so as not to be late, in my everyday dress I will meet you, thinking that I shouldn't look too sexy. And while enjoying your company, I will forget the food in the kitchen. Even with my usual clumsiness, I may drop one or two plates in front of you. While warming the food, if I burn it, we might have to go to a restaurant. So, in short, everything will be like the old days. In the most ordinary way, we will be happy, laugh for a while, and at the end of our limited time, you will return to your life, I to mine. But this uncontrollable excitement, this beautiful union, this passionate lovemaking will live in me, in my memory. Believe me. Thank you. Thank you so much, dear friends.
What
It's
a beautiful,
always lovely to be with you.
what a beautiful poem, Mohsin. What a beautiful poem. Thank you for reading it in Turkish and in English as well. Both you did. You killed it. I will say that.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Please,
I congratulate all of you, every single of you, dear friends.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Please welcome Miss Nitusmita Saikia. Miss Nitusmita Saikia. Miss Nitusmita Saikia.
A moment, sir.
Yes, ma'am, please. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Prasanna sir,
Thank you, ma'am.
again
Please.
for inviting me here. And good evening to all the poets present here. So I'm going to recite a poem from my first poetry book, In the Purlieus of the Voiceless Throats. The poem title is Words of an Old Pensioner Father. Am I audible properly?
Yes, perfect.
Pensioner I am today, after a long battle with the age-old system, a termite-infested, hollowed system. At last, my pension documents left the office for the final touch. Oh, eventually my old other half would reap for her sacrifices behind my back all these years when a fourth grade employee was busy in office. What a journey it was to process the official departure, laden with the mound of papers to be prepared, and the hackneyed practice of power play by the people in position. Alas, failed the principle I used to believe. Stubbornness knelt before the cunning minds and obeyed the protocol. Being a lowly old man with fear and anger, a hefty sum of fortune under the table, they confiscated out of my meagre pension money. Though known by all more than me, by the people that occupies table with a number plate specifically, yet my heel had gone Scots in visiting my very own, yet so unknown office, it felt to me. Request had gone pile up like sediment of dirt. In all tea and coffee I served them free, for no use until I had agreed to their terms and paid the fee. Sad but true to write about the last ritual they perform. I might call it as harassment or robbery, and is fake and mockery. Their words at the time my pension ceremony. There are many old employees like me, still would be waiting with hope, deluding themselves with a vain trust, and must be dreaming, or I would say, about their belief and thoughts. If not today, tomorrow, damn sure, I would be a pensioner soon. Where to begin, do not know. But corrupted office and its workers, from lower strata to the higher one, except bunch of fool like me, sucking the blood of their own employees, playing their need and rights at the very vulnerable days of service. Words of an old pensioner father. Here it is. Thank you.
My goodness, my goodness. What an expression. How
A wonderful poem because it's the reality, of a very corrupt system. And I know thousands of people were denied their pension, And thank you so much. You, brought out something which is very important.
stands out. Your poem stands out. Very different take and brilliant take, I would say that. Wow, very powerful. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. Nitusmita.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, Miss Sarji, thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Please welcome Mr. Shyamaprasad Patnaik.
Good evening, Prasannaji. Good evening, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Today I'm going to recite two of my poems, one in English and another in my mother tongue, Odia. The first poem which I'm going to recite is today itself I've written this poem. And at the end, love wins. So the title of my poem is Elegy Turns into Delight. Elegy turns into delight. And here it goes. Gloomy clouds engulfed the effervescent moon while roaming in utter solitude. Gloomy clouds engulfed the effervescent moon while roaming in utter solitude. On lakeside, the garden's couch pensively awaits you in spring's eventide. Reclining under hypnotic cherry blossoms, elegant nature showered scented petals. The elegy, sung by melodious nightingale, wistfully soothed my subdued emotions. Romantic excitation erupted like lava by touching cool, gentle breezes. You promised to come back soon, yet your assurances are forgotten. I sought you in the thick of stars, vanquished beneath the fading moon. You left me forlorn behind your sweet and cherished memories. To my utter jubilation, Your jingling anklets resonated once again. Fluorescent moon merrily peeped through a vast canopy in blue empyrean. I felt your presence in each fragrant, mesmerizing jasmine blossoms, your smiling, gorgeous blonde fishes reflected in the lake's silvery sheen. Oh, sweetheart, I swear our love shall continue moon and rivers. Nightingale's melancholy through rustling leaves now turned into a delight. And that is the end of my English poem. And now, hope you like it. Should I go with my Odia poem?
Please go ahead, sir. You announced it already.
Yeah. ମୋ କବିତାର ଶୀର୍ଷକ ନିଜକୁ ପରଖିବା ଟୁ ନୋ thyself। କବିତାଟି ଏହିପରି ଗଭୀର ଧ୍ୟାନସ୍ଥ ହୋଇ ବେଳେ ବେଳେ ମୁଁ ନିଜକୁ ପରଖେ। ରୋମାଞ୍ଚିତ କବିତାରେ ପ୍ରେମିକର ଆତ୍ମା କଲମ ମୁନରେ ଆବିର୍ଭୂତ ହୁଏ। ଗଭୀର ଧ୍ୟାନସ୍ଥ ହୋଇ ବେଳେ ବେଳେ ମୁଁ ନିଜକୁ ପରଖେ। ରୋମାଞ୍ଚିତ କବିତାରେ ପ୍ରେମିକର ଆତ୍ମା କଲମ ମୁନରେ ଆବିର୍ଭୂତ ହୁଏ। ଯେତେବେଳେ ମୁଁ ପ୍ରସ୍ଫୁଟିତ ଲାଲ ଗୋଲାପ ଦେଖେ ମୋ ଓଠରେ ହସ ଆପେ ଫୁଟି ଉଠେ। ମୁଁ ବିଶ୍ୱର ସୌନ୍ଦର୍ଯ୍ୟ ଉପଭୋଗ କରେ ଜଣେ ଆମୋଦିତ ଚିର ସବୁଜ ପ୍ରେମିକ ଭାବେ। ଅନ୍ୟର ଜଟିଳ ସମସ୍ୟାରେ ସହାୟକ ହୁଏ ଈଶ୍ୱରଙ୍କ ଦିବ୍ୟ ଇଙ୍ଗିତ ପାଇ। ନୀଳ ଆକାଶରେ ଉଡୁଥିବା ମୁକ୍ତ ବିହଙ୍ଗ ବିଷୟରେ ଲେଖେ ସେତେବେଳେ ନିଜକୁ ମୁଁ ପକ୍ଷୀଟିଏ ଭାବେ। ଆତ୍ମାର ନିବୁଜ କୋଠରୀରୁ ଓଁକାର ନାଦ ସ୍ୱତଃ ନିରାଦିତ ହୁଏ। ତଥାପି ବୁଝିପାରେ ନା ପ୍ରକୃତରେ ମୁଁ କଣ ଓ କିଏ। ଯେତେବେଳେ ମୁଁ କାହା ସହ ବନ୍ଧୁତା କରେ ତାଙ୍କରି ସୁଖ ଆନନ୍ଦ ଚିନ୍ତା କରେ। ଯେତେବେଳେ ମୋ କବିତା କିଛି ପ୍ରଶଂସା ସାଉଁଟେ ଚେଷ୍ଟା କରେ କବିଟିଏ ହେବା ପାଇଁ। ସାଗରର ଅତଳ ସ୍ରୋତରେ ମୁଁ ଏକାକୀ ନାବିକ ଅହରହ ନିରାପଦ କୂଳର ସନ୍ଧାନରେ। ସର୍ବଶକ୍ତିମାନଙ୍କୁ ଅଶାନ୍ତ ସମୁଦ୍ର ପାର ହେବାକୁ ନିବେଦନ କରେ। ଭାବୁଛି ମୁଁ ପ୍ରକୃତରେ କିଏ ଓ କଣ ମୋର ସ୍ଥିତି ତଥାପି ବୁଝିପାରେ ନା। ସର୍ବଦା ଅଦୃଶ୍ୟ ପରମ ଶକ୍ତିକୁ ନିବେଦନ ଶୁଦ୍ଧ ଚେତନା ଜାଗ୍ରତ କର। ପ୍ରେମ ଦୟା ବଳିଦାନ ଉତ୍ସର୍ଗ ଶାନ୍ତି ଓ ସୁନ୍ଦରତାର ଫଲ୍ଗୁଧାରା ବହିଯାଉ। ତ ଇଏ ଥିଲା ମୋର ଓଡ଼ିଆ କବିତା। This was all about my rendition. Thank you for watching and listening.
So beautiful, sir. So beautiful, so beautiful. I always love your Odia and English as well. So beautiful. Please keep coming and please keep sharing your words. Give a round of applause, my dear friends. Please welcome Miss Saraswati Poswal. Miss Saraswati Poswal.
Hello friends, good morning, good evening, namaskar, sat sri akal, adab, salam to everyone. Thank you so much, K. Kumar Prasanna ji. How are you today? Hope all are doing well. I've heard all the poets, all doing great and lovely poems. Sorry for joining it late in, but I'll go through all the meet. Thank you so much. I'll go with the 2 poems of mine today. Am I audible to you?
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead, please.
Okay, yeah. One is in English. It's on the special day. It was a few days back on the camera day. The another one is for that's in Hindi. I'll go with this camera day. On this camera day, thanks to the camera, that motivated me, that inspired me, removed all the aches, all the shadows of fear. I thank to that camera. It made me proud when I see myself in the poets' crowd. Memories flash me back. Reminiscences glow me back. Thanks to that camera, it reflects me and my heart, reminds me of my art. Poems can be led. Poems can lead the world. Poems can lead the world when there is no way. Thanks to that camera, it brings in back what all we want, creative and fruitful path. Thanks to that camera, it brings beautiful smile, removing all the aches, sorrows, and angers from my heart. Thanks to that camera. The another one I'll go with that. It's in Hindi. Wo barsat ka aana, as it's going to be the monsoon season here in India, and we are facing the monsoon after this, rain. What happens? And on that, I've written this poem. वो बरसात का आना, लो मॉनसून ने दस्तक दे डाली, लो मॉनसून ने दस्तक दे डाली, चारों तरफ हरियाली ही हरियाली, खिली खिली हर शाख पर फूलों की डाली, खिली खिली हर शाख पर फूलों की डाली, मुरझाए जो बैठे थे, मुरझाए जो बैठे थे कभी, खिलखिला रहे सब पुष्प अब क्यारियां में बहार जो आ गई, लो बरसात आ गई, धुल गए चेहरे सब पत्तों के, धुल गए चेहरे सब पत्तों के, धूल से ढके वृक्षों के बहार आ गई, धूल से ढके वृक्षों पे बहार आ गई, लो बरसात आ गई। रमा टिल्लू बिल्लू, रमा टिल्लू बिल्लू इकट्ठे हो बरसात में नहाने निकले, रमा बिल्लू इकट्ठे हो बरसात में नहाने निकले, वो कागज की कश्ती बनाने की बारी आ गई, वो कागज की कश्ती बनाने की बारी आ गई, लो बरसात आ गई। मैं भी सोच में डूबी, मैं भी सोच में डूबी, उन राहों की, उन राहों की मिट्टी की भीनी भीनी खुशबू, पुरानी कहानी याद आ गई, पुरानी कहानी ये आ गई, लो बरसात आ गई। गरम गरम चाय की प्याली, गरम गरम चाय की प्याली, किसी खिड़की में कहीं कपड़े सुखाने की आफत आ गई, गरम गरम चाय की प्याली किसी खिड़की में कहीं कपड़े सुखाने की आफत आ गई, लो बरसात आ गई। इस साल भी, इस साल भी छत टपकेगी, इस साल भी कुदरत को बोलने की, इस साल भी कुदरत को बोलने की, थोड़ा बरसे कम कहने की बारी आ गई, थोड़ा बरसे कम कहने की बारी आ गई, लो बरसात आ गई। किसी के सपनों की, किसी के अपनों की, किसी के सपनों की, किसी के अपनों की, खेत खलिहान में पकी फसलों को संभालने की बारी आ गई, किसी के सपनों की, किसी के अपनों की, खेत खलिहान में पकी फसलों को संभालने की बारी आ गई, लो बरसात आ गई। So this was the end of my poem. Thank you so much, K. Kumar ji, always giving an opportunity. Hope you like my both the poems. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, man. लो बरसात आ गए, यहाँ बरसात तो बहुत बारिश
बहुत
जोरदार से हो
बरसात
रही
तो
है।
डुबा रही है हाँ तो people should know ना where people dream of when the rain comes, how we you know what kind of people we are, what we
It is raining in Gurgaon today.
yeah, it's raining, sir. It's raining here. I am in also Gurgaon. I am in
Ah,
MPM City 89 sector. It's
that's
raining
why
over here.
I am talking. You are in Gurgaon, I know. That's why I am in Delhi, but today is raining.
Yeah.
So
Thank you so
But
much.
it's
thank
Thank
you,
you.
madam.
yeah.
Wonderful
Thank you, sir. Thank you
present.
so much. Thank you,
Thank you
sir.
so much. Please
Thank you,
welcome
sir.
Miss Satinder Kaur. Miss Satinder Kaur.
Good evening, Prasanna ji, and all the other poets who are present here. And first of all, I would like to appreciate the background against which you are sitting. It seems you are sitting with your extended family of fertile brains, and I was just trying to find myself also where I am. Beautiful. So, my poem today is My Mind's Garden. My Mind's Garden. In my mind's garden, echo giggles of gentle delight. When I look within, I see flowers smiling, playful and bright. Petals whisper to one another, petals whisper to one another like children sharing their secret dreams, and every silent corner awakens with soft golden light beams. Who has woven the awesome magic today, I wonder? Who has woven the awesome magic today, I wonder, as my heart feels so ecstatic and light, as if overnight some hidden spring has turned my darkness into light, as if overnight Some hidden spring has turned my darkness into light. Suddenly, butterflies arrive. Suddenly, butterflies arrive, draped in gowns of amber and blue, spreading their delicate wings like fairies dancing in feathery dew, like fairies dancing in feathery dew. They sway with a royal grace. They sway with a royal grace, painting colors across the air, each one eager to outshine the other in a playful, jocund affair. Each one eager to outshine the other in a playful, jocund affair. How could the flowers stay behind? How could the flowers stay behind? Marigold, rose, jasmine, petunia, and zinnia, each absorbed in its own scent as poets create lyrics with their fancy entrenched. As poets create lyrics with their fancy entrenched. They nod their heads gently. They nod their heads gently, eyes of petals half closed as if focusing on invitation, calling softly to wandering bees, calling softly to wandering bees. Come, come, taste the honey prepared with affection. Come, taste the honey prepared with affection. The bees hum like tiny musicians. The bees hum like tiny musicians, weaving melodies through the day, joining the songs from the outer garden with their heart's own hidden lay, with their heart's own hidden lay. And the cool breeze, a playful thief, and the cool breeze, a playful thief, steals scents from every flower it meets, steals scent from every flower it meets, scattering them through hidden paths and quiet sunlit streets. Then, softly, I begin to see, softly, I begin to see a truth both simple and deep. The truth both simple and deep. When spring awakens inside the heart, the whole wide world begins to leap. When spring awakens inside the heart, the whole wide world begins to leap. Thank you.
Very smooth rendition is always yours. Very sly, light, its own pace, it takes down. So beautiful. Thank you so much for coming and thank you, for sharing it. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. Please welcome Dr. Orma Rupali Sarkar Gaur.
Thank you so much, Prasanna. And good evening, all my dear friends who are here. And it's very interesting that, the poem that Satinder has just read, that it's very interesting how thoughts, sometimes at a particular age, everybody has the same kind of thinking. And if you look at the 12th century poets, they are all over the world, they are saying the same things. In the same way, this morning, now this is a Prasanna, this poem comes out this morning at 5:30 a.m. Okay. And it doesn't have a title because this is how I was feeling, but it echoes a lot of what Satinder. I know. When did you write your poem, Satinder?
About 2-3 months back.
Okay. I think we're all getting there. So somewhere deep inside me, there's a growing silence, a slow withdrawal from all that connected me once, a breaking away from the moorings. My eyes rest upon many things of beauty, desire rising for a brief butterfly flitting moment. The bright pink bougainvillea, a quiet, sleepy seed longing for the soft, welcoming earth, and the sapling waiting impatiently to be planted where it can grow into a mighty avocado tree. These no longer stir me. Sometimes, only sometimes, when a sneaky ray of the morning sun pokes the long veranda and slips under the old wooden door and just gently whispers to me, "Hey, let's go." It's then that the life force courses through my atrophied veins, and again I step out. Now here you are, Satinder, with a spring in my step to welcome the sight of spring in the air. The peacock's mating call, the squirrel running up the mango tree with a ball of cotton wool in its mouth, readying the nest for the little ones. Partridge and quail, ringed white doves, and the red-beaked emerald green parrots pecking at the bajra seeds. Just then, hope, in many colors, walked up to me and embraced and held me in an all-inclusive universe. Just then, hope, in many colors, walked up to me and embraced and held me in an all-inclusive universe. Thank you so much. So isn't that echoing you,
Our
Satinder?
poems resonate with each other. So there is a complete resonance of these two poems. So
Yeah.
what you are thinking, and if your mind is happy, and then you find everything outside also happy, and it is all the resonance between the outside world and inside world.
Yes.
How you think, how you go
And it is,
inside
I think
yourself.
it's also the aging process, it just does to you. Something. I don't think young people here, they must be wanting to frolic.
The poem
Thank you
is
so much, Prasanna.
extremely beautiful,
Thank
extremely
you so
beautiful.
much, ma'am. Yes, Acharya, go ahead.
I am actually a nature poet, and most of my poems are sonnets, or just a little longer than sonnets, and very much like yours. So I'm a lover of nature, everything nature. So I enjoy both your poems, yes, and then there is a resonance amidst a kind of natural beauty, which flows, like a stream. And in both pieces, these are the kind of what I would call the traditional poems. You put them into contest, and they do very, very well because they're not like today's what they call performance style. It's very different. So I write long poems for performance style, but traditionally I'm like you too. That's how I grew up writing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Especially
But all these vivid images, beauty and light and flowers and and tides and winds and moons and monsoons too, like Saraswatis. They're all there.
Yeah.
No, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Really
Prasanna.
every poet, resonate, every emotion like I would definitely agree with you. And Mrinal Kanti Ghosh is up next. Sorry, sir, I could just go, across. Mr. Mrinal Kanti Ghosh. Yes, sir, please go ahead. Mr. Mrinal Kanti Ghosh. Unmute your mic, sir. Unmute, sir. Just touch and leave. Just touch. Yes, please go ahead, sir.
We can't hear you.
Unmute, sir. Unmute. Unmute. Just yeah.
Yeah. I'm reading my two little Bengali poems including English translation. শরতের চাঁদ, অন্ধকারে জেগে থাকে শরতের চাঁদ, আজ শুধু মুখোমুখি, শুধুই স্বপ্ন সিন্ধু রাত। The eternal moon, that eternal moon of love, wakes with us tonight, a sight that in the dark brings dreams languid face to face. Another poem, বৃষ্টি, সারাক্ষণ বৃষ্টিতে স্নান করো তুমি, নগ্ন হও হৃদয়ে, বাতাসে ওরে বৈশাখী মেঘ, ধরে রাখো সবটাই তার। Bathe in the drops of rain, fill your heart with vernal joy. Give me the delight static of your bare presence in my heart. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Sorry, I missed the order and I was, I keep you waited so much. Thank you so much, sir. So sorry about that.
No, thank you.
Let's wind up the show and that brings us to the end of the poetic evening. I think before asking, I could just go ahead with a simple, silly poem. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, Acharya. I feel the reason is no reason to skip away from falling in love. The reason for not being in love cannot be a reason to respond with no consonance. The seasons can't be a reason, albeit rain poses dampening situation. The winter with its mist of dew comes in a way to condense the flavors of feelings. Summer comes to embrace with the sweltering sweat, and lovers feel the heat of the sun, quenching their love with the reason of burning. Now comes autumn, with fall of leaves, foliage with no plumage of green, post day a reason for sweethearts to sit under the maple boughs. How could one share kisses with no privacy in the niches? The reasons you can't deny the reason as no reason. Hey, wait, don't go away. There is one who claims to be the master of the ring. It's none but a season spring, blooming the blossoms you witness. But yes, there is a problem. Those who all love the floral essence, they go for hugging the daisies. So you see what I started with a reason of no reason for not falling in love. Seems like I am contradicting the version. Silly me. I hope it able to get across my point. Thank you so much. Nitusmita ma'am, you stand out. And your poem stands out. And thank you so much. And Mushan, you're no lad. And
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Namaste to everybody.
Namaste, ma'am. Namaste.
Thank you.
So much.
Namaste.
Answer.
Everyone.
নমস্কার।
Thank you, Prasanna.
খুব ভালো প্রসন্নজি, থ্যাংক ইউ।
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Namaskar to all.
জয় বাংলা কবিতা জয়, জয় কবিতা জয়।
Bye bye. Thank you, Satinder ma'am, Sama sir, Ganga ma'am, Saraswati ma'am.
Thank you for the wonderful session again, Prasanna. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Prasanna ji. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.